New week, new game, and this time it's Artifact Seeker. The presentation is a little raw, but the gameplay is intensely satisfying once you wrap your head around and the deep start and progression systems. The character models and maps look like they were designed for a mobile game. It's kind of raw but gets the job done. The UI could be improved in some places. A few mechanics aren't really explained very well and have unhelpful tooltips, though most of it becomes understandable as you grasp the game mechanics. I've seen the several mentions of localization problems. I don't know where that's coming from. Everything is very readable and I couldn't spot any localization issues. When you encounter a major boss in the normal game mode, each character has a short unique conversation with it. It's mostly meaningless banter, but some of the back its force is a bit questionable, like the character dialogue and the boss dialogue weren't provable together. The individual lines they say are fine, but put together the conversation can be head-scratching. I only noticed that the problem on the start character, the next character I unlocked and ran through those lines were more coherent. Dialogue everywhere else in the game is fine. There are many events with the multiple paragraph narrations and they are written fairly well from what I have seen. The gameplay is very complex and there is basically no guidance or explanation in the game at all. You are just thrown into the deep and boy, it's deep. There are very large number of stats and collectible items per run. Many of the stats are highly niche and interesting, proper focus and specializations into certain stats to create synergic build results in the pretty crazy results. For example, there is a Reaper style that causes enemies you one shot from full life to respawn Reaper, which does a powerful area attack around them. The higher the stat, more likely to trigger. In my second run I got it like 60% in chains. So I hit an enemy and kill it. It will spawn a Reaper which kills the enemies around it, which spawns more Reapers, which propagate across the screen in devastating chain reaction. Other stats cause certain elements to do extra hits. Effects cause ally debuffs, spawn totems. On top of all the usual things you would expect like crit chance, crit damage, dodge, armor penetration. There are 5 characters in this game it seems, each with a unique right-click special ability. This seems a bit limited, maybe more will be added later. However, each character also has the 7 distinct weapons, each with inherent bonuses. An upgrade tree adding more bonuses to it, and 6 different starting skills you can choose per weapon. It seems most characters can diversify quite a bit, and play many different build options based on the weapon you choose for them. There is a lot of overlap between characters in terms of the types of bonuses and starting skills on their weapons though. Meta progression is aberrant, but so do the main progression resource. There is a hub town you start games from the upgradable buildings. It seems to be a token system, as it's trivially easy to fully upgrade all buildings, and you get the most of your resources back when you do it from some land game in the achievements. I had the town fully built after my second run. That's not really what the progression is, but it's basically a throwaway system for now. One of the buildings has start upgrades for the most of the stats in the game for you to dump the lots of resources into. This will probably take the most time to max out. Costs go from hundreds to thousands very quickly and there are a lot of upgrades. 4 of the characters needs to be unlocked with the meta resource as well, but they are quite cheap. All of the characters need their alternate weapon and skill options unlocked, as well as each specific weapon upgrade tree upgraded row, so there is a bit of a thing there. The most interesting meta progression is though it's related to loot you can collect and upgrades you can run. At the end of the round you can save it and then next round you can bring some of it with you. You can pretty much only bring one good piece of gear into the run of low difficulties, but you can upgrade the bonuses on them item of course and make it quite powerful. There's a lot of RNG to go it through, and a limited number of upgrade items per run. It creates an interesting choice as to whether you can try to enhance your Uber item to make it slightly better, or to use your limited upgrades to reroll some of the negative stats you may have gotten or random gear pickups that run. Overall, it's a pretty solid entry in the genre. My first run was a little iffy as I kind of failed about and learned the systems, but I was still able to complete it. My second run was quite fun as I explored interesting skill systems and made a fun build. Grabbing them for like $7 with the current Roguelike bundle is a pretty good deal. The other game is that bundle is Bio Prototype, which is another very interesting game in this genre. So thank you guys for watching this review, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. See you in the next reviews.